Okay, so today is the 23rd of December. If you're wondering why I'm soaking wet, it's because I've just had to go outside and it is chucking it down. So yeah, this surprisingly came before Christmas. Yeah, it only took 2 days to come. Which is good considering, you know, it was free delivery there. That's my invoice. So this is the season 16/17 Lavazzi scarf, and I have wanted this for a very long time. So this I got from Lavazzi's website because there was a sign-up deal thing where if you signed up to emails or whatever, you got 10% off. So rather than paying £70 for this, I paid 63 quid. So yeah, and you can see it's a newer version of it because it's got the newer logo on it. But yeah, for some reason they don't sell the 12-foot version of the season 18 scarf anymore, and they haven't done for a good number of years now. But they still sell the 6-foot version, although that one was out of stock. I don't know why they never did a 24/26 foot version of it, but it might be because, you know, costs and stuff like that. I mean, this, you know, but this is probably their most accurate scarf, because the season 12 version did have some issues where it had really, well, very vibrant pastel-y colours, whereas this one, you know, it has colours more accurate to the actual thing. In fact, actually, there's the season 12 one in the background there. But yeah, I don't think I'll probably wear this one out in public, just because the Lavazzi scarves, the only problem with them is that they are fragile, like the actual scarf. What I wear is the BBC shop versions, or the American versions, because although they're not as accurate, they are made of a much stronger material. Is mine on there? Yes, it is. So that's the BBC shop version of the season 12 scarf, which is there. But yeah, this scarf is going to be very long, 16 foot. Oh my god, it is long. It is long. And the thing is, you know, this was long on Tom Baker, and Tom Baker's 6'3", 6'4", and I'm only 5'9", so yeah, it is going to be very, very long on me. So that side goes down this side. Oh, this one just keeps going on and on and on. So yeah, the actual scarf, you know, in real life was basically it was a hybrid between the season, between the Stunk scarf and the Hero scarf. So that's why it got as long as it did. See, okay, okay. So yeah, also it has really long tassels as well. But there we go, there we go. So yeah, I bought myself this just before Christmas. Okay, so it's the 24th of December, Christmas Eve, and I'm pretty sure this isn't a Christmas present. But if it is, then I'll quickly stop looking at it. But to be honest, I know what all my Christmas presents are, because, well, I'm the one who bought them. But anyway, it's well packaged in a very large, you know, fairly sizable box, but it's very light, which, yeah. Oh yes, here it is. Wow. Where's his control unit? Okay, so this is it. But the reason I got this, because this was £50, he had his little control unit. And it is not in the box. The seller removed it in the picture, and I think they've forgotten to put it back on. So yeah, this is the Dennis Fisher Cyberman, which, you know, has seen better days. Yeah, I'm gonna complain to the seller and ask them to send it out. So yeah, otherwise I want my money back. Oh, hello Yorkshire Bars. It is the 12th of January. Yeah. I'm a bit tired. I don't know what this is, but it's exceedingly light. It is exceedingly light, whatever the hell it is. Come on. Oop. Open up. Ah! Okay, so, to give you a perspective, look how big this is. Why the hell they sent it in that, I don't know, but okay. I was wondering if it would be this, but this here is the piece, the Cyberman chest piece for basically the Dennis Fisher Cyberman, which this is an original one. So yeah, now the seller forgot to send this, but thankfully it has now finally arrived. Unfortunately, I'm at my granny's house at the minute, so that is not here. Something that is here, which I've literally been putting off unboxing for a while, which I keep forgetting about, is this thing. Come on. We'll do this one dead quick. So this is a big finish. This is the War Doctor Begins Volume 2 Warbringer. Which, yeah, this is not a bad box set. This is one of those ones where it's all one story, and since it's 3 parts as opposed to 4, I think it works a lot, but I think 4 hours is really pushing it. The thing with this, though, is that the first 2 stories, Consequences and Destroyer, those 2 are pretty good, and the third story, Saviour, like, very, very minor spoilers, but it doesn't really matter, but Saviour is just a massive prequel to the whole thing. Like, Saviour is literally just explains all the questions that you really already knew the answer to, because it's a prequel. So, yeah, also it sounds like there is a disc loose. So, yeah, not really much to say about that. But it's not bad. And there's another big finish one here. We'll open that one while I'm here. So this is Doctor Who 40, which I think is meant to be like the 40th anniversary of the 5th Doctor, I think. I don't know. I've only listened to Secrets of Telos so far, which is the first out of the 2 stories on here, which is basically the premise of that story is just like, hey, you know the people who survived Tomb of the Cybermen, like I've forgotten the name of the characters. There was Captain Hopper and a couple others, but I think they're played by different actors in this. Because, like, hey, what if the Doctor ran into them again and they had another Cyberman adventure immediately after having the previous one? And that's basically it. There's not a lot to say. It's not a bad Cyberman story, actually. It feels more like it does feel more like a Second Doctor or a Troughton Cyberman story, you know, just with the 5th Doctor. So, yeah, and there's an interesting, again, minor spoilers, but again, this is part of the premise. There's a minor thing where the 5th Doctor switches places with his future self. So we've got a 5th Doctor at the start of the story who's with Adric, Tegan, and Nyssa, and then suddenly he's just with Tegan and Nyssa later on. So there's that thing. I don't know where it goes from there because, again, I've only listened to the first story in this. I haven't had time to listen to both. So, yeah, but there we go with that. So, yeah. Alright, so it's still the 12th of January. There we go, my hair's a complete mess. So this is something I bought, and I bought this, which I don't know if this video will come out before or after, but I bought this for review, and also because, you know, I would like a boxed one of these, a brand new one. But let's see if you can guess what it is. You probably have already. I reckon, I don't know, if it comes out next week. If it comes out next week, then you might have seen it before this video comes out. But well, we shall see. We shall see. Hopefully, it hasn't got damaged. But yeah. I'm not using scissors at this stage. Yeah, man. But this cost me, I think posted it cost me about £34 or just under that, including the delivery. But it's this. Ooh, it's a bit dusty. Ugh. Gonna give it a bit of a clean. But this is the Wave 1 4th Doctor figure. So yeah, now I already do have this. But I do not have a brand new sealed one, so yeah, it's a bit of an interesting to have a look at this. But yeah, I saw it on eBay, and yeah, I guess I bought it. There was another one that went on eBay for pretty much the same price, but yeah. Oh look, Aldebar, what's that? What's that, Aldebar? Is that a sonic screwdriver? Yeah. Oh look, the colour of the jacket, it's the correct colour, so yeah. But yeah, happy to have this in the collection. I'm going to give that a bit of a clean and sanitize it as well. But yeah, happy. You know, I wanted a sealed one because it is one of my it might be my favourite 4th Doctor figure, or one of my favourites definitely. But I've got a little story behind it, and I'm going to tell it right now. So I remember in 2008 when this came out, I did really want it. Particularly, this was the figure in the wave that I wanted the most. But so did everyone else. He was the hardest to get at the time. And I remember I was ill. I don't know if I was ill at the time. I was off school for a couple of days, and my nana, who has has no idea about Doctor Who stuff, she said, "Oh, I'll be going out into town today because I need to pick up something from Boots or whatever. And your granddad will be looking after you." And you know, I was talking about this, and I described it. I must have described it well enough, and she asked in Phoenix, and they went in the back and they had one of these, and they brought it out, and it was the last one they had. So yeah, I think that's why also it has a bit of a special memory in that regard. But we got something else here. We have got something else here. Now this I didn't really need. I wasn't desperate for this, but it's something I do quite like having. Well, I try not to stab myself, so yeah. This cost me, let's see, I think it was, yeah, it cost me £34, but then the delivery, so this is a single vinyl record. In fact, okay, if we take a look at this box, right, just for one single vinyl record, in fact, yeah, it says it on here, the postage for this, $7.65 was the postage because they sent it via special delivery. Like, I would have rather just paid, you know, the regular, you know, standard first or second class, or even signed for half the price. Like, I didn't need it special delivery, but whatever. Anyway, this is a rarity because this, if we take a look at the back, is a test pressing of what? Well, I don't know if it you can see, but it says it on there, but this is a test pressing of Doctor Who Wave of Destruction, which was one of the Seeing Spree's exclusive Big Finish vinyl records. So yeah, and this has been opened before, but it's not really much to really say about it, really. But what a test pressing is exactly what it sounds like. Basically, it's just a test pressing of a record. So whenever there's new vinyl release, you know, they do a test pressing of it to make sure there's nothing wrong with it. And this is just one of these. Really nice, actually. But yeah, you can just see it's just plain white. That just says side A, and there's nothing written on that side. Now, the seller who was selling this also was selling Max Warp test pressing, which was the last Asgard, was one of the Asgard exclusives, second to last Asgard exclusive that was released, and the only 8th Doctor one out of the supermarket exclusives, shall we say. But that one, for some reason, that one went for £64. Yeah. Now, for me, just like, test pressing is nice, but a test pressing is a nice thing, and I do quite like them. But you know, I'm not gonna pay, you know, ridiculous prices for it. I'm not gonna pay it, especially for, you know, I mean, both stories I'm just like on, but yeah, it's nice to have. It is nice to have a test pressing of it, even though that is just something that I will never listen to. I will never probably play it because I've got the regular version, which is nicer because that one is a splatter vinyl, and you know, it just looks cooler when playing it. Yeah, that I mean, to be honest, if you ask some record, you've got, for me, like there's 3 types, I think, of record collectors. You get the ones who who are the super serious audiophile ones, where basically just like you're not allowed to enjoy things, you're not allowed to have fun with it, kind of thing. Basically the boring ones, just like, oh yes, you know, sit in a corner, stare at the wall, you know, just the boring types, you know, just like don't buy picture discs, just nothing but black vinyl, the boring types. Then on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, you've got the casual ones who buy them awful briefcase turntables. Do not buy them. Avoid them like the fucking plague. And then are surprised, oh yeah, they're tricking them. They'll either have a reaction of, oh, that doesn't sound very good, or they'll trick themselves into thinking it sounds amazing, which it clearly doesn't. And then there are people like me who are in the middle who, you know, for me, I like buying collector's editions of things and that, and it just looks nice. But I also do care about, you know, the sound quality and everything and that. But, you know, I'm also not going to break the bank on it either. So it's like, there's generally 3 people. So there's one on 2 extremes, and then there's the happy middle, where you spend a bit more, but you get a bit more out of it and you enjoy it more. That's at least what I find. But yeah, there we go, people, there we go. Okay, so it's the 10th of December, and went into my local B&M, and this is the most annoying thing. They didn't have the sets out, so I asked a staff member, you know, do you know when you're getting a delivery? And they said, oh yes, we've had a delivery in today. And I thought, great, new B&M sets. They said, unfortunately, we haven't processed them yet, so we're not allowed to give you them yet. So, yeah. And I said, okay, when will they be processed by? And they said, oh, should be tomorrow. He said, probably won't be until tomorrow. So that was annoying. So in the meantime, I got a few more of these. And I might have walked past these a few times in my local B&M. Simply because they didn't put them with the rest of the Doctor Who stuff. They had them in a section on their own. Like, they had them like in the... basically like the cheap toys section, like the little pocket-sized ones. But yeah, we'll see what we get here. Okay, so immediately a double. I mean, I knew at least one of these had to be a double, because I've only got 3 more gets. So it's another Diary of a River song. This one, I'll probably actually put that one on my actual keys. because that one is small enough to do that with. The other ones are a bit big for a keyring, but the River Song Diary, I think I'll put that on there because it's not. It is pretty nice and it's, you know, small enough. Oh. I needed a Tennant, but I just got another Matt Smith. So 2 doubles so far. 2 open, 2 more to go. That sun is in my bloody eyes, but I needed open. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Well, hopefully it still should be bright enough. And another double, although this one I don't mind too much because it is a nice one. I think this is the nicest one, actually. I had a feeling that this... So it's the TARDIS one. It's a bit stuck. So there's the TARDIS. Again, one I've already got, so... Last chance for a different one, last chance. I was tempted to buy more, but I thought I'll only buy 4. And it's another TARDIS. It's another TARDIS, so... Yeah, I didn't do too well this time. I got 2 more TARDISes. Another Diary of a Song. And another Matt Smith. Oh well. At least 3 of them are the nicer ones, so... At least it's that, so yeah. But there we go, people. There we go.